Alright, so it's actually a fairly decent day. No wind, and I mean, we're in short, well, I'm in a short sleeve shirt. It's borderline cold, but another day for the LS build. The poor man CTSV, that's still happening. So yeah, I'll flip the camera around here and we'll explain what's all been done. Paul's been going hard at it, so he's been using his vacation wisely. Alrighty, I believe so is all the fuel done?
Yeah.
So he's got the return line is done. It goes down. And it goes down. And then it's connected into the line right there. Got lucky. We have about like a ton of these because we both have ordered the wrong size for flex fuel sensors. So good job on us. And then if you can't tell by this AN line here, which runs all the way up to the transmission. I don't know if we can even see that, but it comes all the way back here. And then comes back and into an oil cooler or trans cooler. Same shit. So it's got a fan mounted up there. Is that wired in or no?
No.
So that obviously will need to be wired in, but should work good. So he's got the trans cooler back here, and then the fan obviously will just blow it down, or is it gonna down? So should work good. Not sure what else. I know he's working on trying to figure out the oil filter relocation shit. I know he test fitted a manifold on here again.
Easy.
Oh yeah, the fuel lines have been adapted and they come in. That's done. I don't remember if I showed how he mounted, but it's mounted and it's in a real good location. It's pretty good.
I already put all this stuff on there too.
Is the intake on for real?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So the intake's on. Yeah, getting there. Then you finally got like TPS, all that stuff mounted. We'll be knocking out the throttle cable here in a bit at some point too.
That should be easy.
Yeah, that should take freaking 5 minutes. But I think is that what you think you're gonna try and do it?
I have no clue.
So, but he's trying to figure out where he's gonna mount the oil filter, and we'll go from there. But yeah, so far so good. Progress has definitely been made, but we still got a long ways to go. Oh yeah, and then he mounted the dipstick. I don't know if for the transmission. I don't know if I showed that. But yeah, that's all I got. See you guys in the next clip. Alrighty, so we just got the throttle cable all done. So we pretty much just took I pretty much twisted it until these fittings came off of the old line. So then this is just a bicycle line. Like it was a bicycle kit from Walmart for like $9. So we put this end in there, ran it in there, and then Paul picked up some of these. I don't know what they're called. I don't know where the back of that box is, but
They're just
but yeah. Oh, this is the kit that we bought from Walmart. But yeah, they're just cable end things. You can get them at O'Reilly's or like any hardware store really. Well, yeah, when he steps on the pedal, it actually opens all the way. So that's good. So I don't know if I showed the pedal assembly. What was it out of?
That was a Buick Century.
So the pedal came out of a Buick Century. Then we pretty much just welded up an adapter bracket, so to speak. So there it is. It even sits level with the other pedal for the most part. Too easy, like OEM. So that's done. Okay, so today we are going to be doing LS build. It's like part 3 maybe, or 4, or something like that. So today we're going to fabricate up all the turbo stuff. I don't know what else there is after that, but yeah, that's going to be the main goal, is just get the exhaust manifold made up. I'll flip the camera around and explain the plan. Alrighty, so what we did was we pretty much just hung the turbo where we're putting it, and yeah, got it clocked the way it's going to pretty much be clocked. The cold side will change a little bit for the intercooler, but the hot side should be about right. And I'll basically be running it down, and it'll go to a Y, and then it'll go in, and then we'll run one back across the front and then in. So that's the plan. So let's just see what I can get done, and let's till the next clip. Alrighty, so I've gotten this guy done, this one done, and then obviously this one is done. I have everything marked up to make the other one, so, but, you know, naturally, because our poor asses can't afford the big 10-pounder right at the go, so we've been using the 2-pound rolls, and we ran out. And we're actually reducing, reusing, recycling all the old exhausts off of the Cadillac, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, ran out of welder wire, so that sucks. But yeah, we're gonna run to Home Depot and pick that up. Alrighty, so we got one side down, so this side's holding itself, and I'm working on this one right now, welding it up. If you want to know why my welds look like shit, it's because I'm filling gaps like this. So yeah, throw them in it. Alrighty, so there it is. It's on there. There's only one bolt holding the turbo on, so it's not a big deal. But it's on there. It's moving the car, so that's pretty nice. So obviously we're gonna have the intercooler right here. It's gonna come down. We have this little radiator.
It's a 67 Mustang.
Yeah, I guess, who's that? Matt? He ran that? Matt from Sloppy Mechanics ran that in a Fairmont, I suppose, with an LS swap, so with no issues, so we should be good. But yeah, so we're just pretty much going to get that thing in there. Alright, well, I guess that's all I really got so far. We'll see what else we get done. Oh yeah, and then Paul put power and everything and made sure his wipers and everything works still, so that's good.
That's all I really wanted, just wipers.
Yeah, so swap's done. And then he did find, which coil was it? Wasn't it over here?
Over here, this one.
Yeah, one of the coils was bad, so swapped it out with one of the coils I had. So yeah, it was broken, so yeah. Other than that, hopefully we're good. Hopefully don't run into any issues with the turbo setup. I don't really see anything being too bad. We're going to have to dent it by the brake lines, just so when we wrap it with exhaust wrap, we won't have to really worry about any sort of interference issues. Oh yeah. All right, enough mumbling on. See what else we get done. Alrighty, so there's a radiator in there now. A radiator and a turbo. Gee dang. So just used some angle iron and yeah, drilled some holes. Got some angle iron right here. Welded up here. Obviously I got to do a lot more. Once we pull it out, I will weld the backside of this angle iron and the backside of this box tubing angle iron mixture thing I made here. Like so. So yeah, and so far so good. Then this guy's got to go to here, and then that little one down there has got to go down to the bottom one right down there. So should be good. It's just some really tight quarters. Then we still got plenty of room for an intercooler, so that's good. So that should be good and exciting. So other than that, that's all I got. Oh Jesus, trying to burn down the thing. So yeah. We're pretty much going to try and do a test fire here and see how she works. There's some things that aren't hooked up, stuff of that nature, so it's literally just to see that she lights off pretty much. And yeah, I think we should be good. You got a easy kill, right?
Yeah, here.
Okay.
Oh. This thing's still open. Ready?
Yep. She starts.
Yay!
Let's try. Well, there you go. Too easy. And yeah.
That was it.
That was all.
Okay, bye.
Alrighty, so time to get some more stuff done on this thing now that the Firo stuff's knocked out. So Paul's got the wastegate. What is it, 60?
50.
50. So we got 50 millimeter wastegate, a VS racing one. She's gonna end up sitting right down here. So Paul picked up this intercooler, his Facebook find, I believe.
Yes.
And so that guy will get mounted there. We're gonna have to chop off the front of this guy, and then we're gonna make like another bracket that comes over. We'll probably redesign this one over here. Good thing I already welded it on, eh? So, but yeah, because it's not the greatest. But now we got to tear it down because we got to pull the manifold off. We're gonna have to do that. However, we decide to do that, and then yeah, they got to get exhaust wraps right there. Get some exhaust wraps, so we gotta get it wrapped, and then we'll put it back on with what do you use? Red RTV. Any RTV really, I think works, but yeah, use some red RTV on the flanges. That should work real good. So yeah, that stuff. High temp, red gasket maker. So yeah, use that on the flanges, and then bolt it on for reels. And then obviously we're gonna have to do the same thing with the turbo. And yeah. I don't remember if I filmed it, but we got the downpipe there for now. That's just the plan right now. We'd like to crank her out, but we'll do that at a later time. It's not necessary at this particular moment. So yeah, enough rambling on. We're gonna tear this thing down, do all that stuff, and be there. Alrighty, so it's all welded up. Got the wastegate welded on there as well. Should be good. Look at my welds. They're getting pretty good. They're not terrible. They're not the worst. They're not the best, but they'll do. So the welder definitely made a big difference. So that's awesome. But yeah, so now Paul's gonna wrap that. We'll see where we go from there. Alrighty, it's wrapped. We're slapping on the wastegate right now, cleaning the surfaces the professional way with a wire snipper. So we'll get that on there, and then apply the red RTV, whatever, the high temp shit. Apply that stuff, bolt it on, and she's on there for reels. And yeah.
Look at that seal though.
Yeah. So this one, actually, I ended up using the side of the chop saw. That actually didn't leak. But this one over here that we didn't do that to definitely was leaking. So yeah.
The more you know.
The side of a cutoff disc on the chop saw works great for flattening surfaces. Definitely not what you're supposed to do, but I'd recommend it. But yeah, let's get it on there. All right, this is how you properly apply RTV.
I don't want leaks. Okay?
This one was the one that was leaking, so we double passed. That one's just a single pass because that one wasn't leaking. So now we'll just wait 2 seconds, and now we'll put it on. All right, so it's on there. Hooked up the wastegate. I suppose there's like the wastegate on there. It's all wrapped. We had to take it off twice because I may or may not have dropped a bolt, and it went straight down, of course. So had to take that whole thing off again. But yeah, it's all in there, and hopefully that's all we're doing today. And we'll be knocking out the intercooler mounting, and then like get the radiator mounted again and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's all I got. Okay, so somebody, well, I mean, our lack of LS knowledge has really fucked us. So she runs, she goes forward, she don't go reverse yet. But yeah, so Paul started it, trying to bring it up to temp, and it was leaking coolant out of the back of the head. Or like, yeah, basically the back of the
Blockheads.
And it was leaking back there. And really the only spots for coolant back there is the steam ports, and those aren't leaking. So that means it's coming from the heads. And then upon further inspection, it turns out that, I think this is what, because this is an older motor?
This is like a 99. It's like the first.
So, because it's the first one or whatever, and you must have bought newer head gaskets?
Yeah, for like 2004 and up.
Yeah, so he bought head gaskets for a newer LS, and apparently there is a difference, and there's like a notch in the head, I guess, for the older ones, essentially, right? So the older ones are going to have a notch in them, and that basically means it's leaking coolant from the heads. So that means all of this beauty right here, you see it? It's got to come back out. Well, I mean, not the whole motor, basically. Basically, all we got to do is pull off the turbo and, like, literally everything. Good thing the power steering one's not really connected to the head. That'd be a damn shame. But it's definitely going to be fun. So now we got to pretty much take it all out to do head gaskets again.
Man.
How many times can you reuse OEM ones?
Many times? What, the bolts?
Yeah.
We'll have to find out.
Sweet. So maybe we'll go to the junkyard and pull some.
Get that Avalanche one. Let's pull the motor out of the Avalanche. That's a nice motor.
Let's just pull the whole motor out and put in that other motor and then just give this one back.
Get my money back.
Just leave it in front of the shop door. But, yeah. So, I guess that's really where we're going to stop for this one. But, yeah. It's a damn shame. Will it start?
Yeah. She'll start.
We can give her a start before till we tear it all back down. At least you guys get to actually hear it as real as it's going to get.
This is a safety switch. It's very simple.
You could hear the turbo a little bit when I was in there. That sounded pretty nick. They're sweet.
Close there. Out of the pool.
That thing is going to be gnarly. Dude, that thing rocked. I mean, obviously it's out on the ground, but...
Yeah, you can still feel it, like, move when you're in there.
Yeah, this thing's going to be a ripper. But, yeah. And then the Holly's pretty fucking dope. Like, oh my god. At least I'm not the only one then. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Just shows you, like, all sorts of shit, and I'm pretty sure.
All I did is throw, like, some random tune on there, it does the rest.
Yeah, it is very, it's too easy. Like, that's well worth the money.
Yeah, it literally starts right up. Didn't have to do anything with that.
Yeah, it was like plug and play. Like, there's literally, didn't we have to extend one thing?
No. I haven't extended anything yet, I don't think. I was going to extend the
fuel one, I think?
No, I was going to extend this.
Oh.
But we didn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fuel one's fine. Or did I? Maybe I did have to extend that, because I think it was...
Oh, no, you just had to delume it.
Yeah.
And then run it back, so... But yeah, I mean, otherwise still, I mean, if you were to put that somewhere else or maybe have a different rail or whatever, you wouldn't have that problem. But, yeah.
You're leaking right now.
Yes. I don't know, I can't really see.
Light.
Oh, yeah, there she is, dripping.
Just
both sides.
Yep, look at that. That's where 2 notches are right there. Weird.
So, yeah, some bad news, but, you know, you live and learn, and hey, now you guys know.
Now you know.
Don't be an idiot.
Don't buy LSs from your friends.
I guess that's the moral of the story.
Because you don't know what happened to it.
But, yeah, other than that, I'm going to stop saying, but yeah, and in this video, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one for the LS build. And hopefully in the next one, we will be...
going in reverse.
We will be doing some reverse engineering. But hopefully this will be like the last time. Well, until we blow it up. There's a lot of work to blow up a motor.
Yeah, it is. I might as well just blow it up now before I even take it out. Make it worth it at least.
Just fucking give her the beans.
Oh, before anyone says like the reverse thing, we tried trans braking it. It doesn't work either. Like a pro style.
Yeah, I suppose we can talk about that. So, puts it in reverse and does the... You just said it.
Trans brake.
Does the sets the trans brake and it doesn't move. It's a TH400 with... I guess that's really all. A manual valve body.
Yeah.
I think we have to do some adjustments with the cable.
I tried that already. I just moved it.
Yeah, so I guess I don't really know. Maybe I'll have to message that guy.
Yeah, see what the secret is.
So
I can see the solenoid going in and out, so that's moving.
Yeah, so the only other thing we could think of is that maybe it has to be up to temp. So if that's a thing, let us know. Or if you have any other things for us to check, let us know. But yeah,
me.
Yes, we need the help. All right, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one.